Magandang araw po. Ako po muli si Professor Rodolfo Aquino ng Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Quezon City Campus. Ginawa ko po itong video na to sapagkat ang aming pong section, MM32, ay lubhang naapektuhan ng maraming suspension ng klase sapagkat dahil po sa heat index po at sa mga aktibidad na ginagawa sa eskwelahan. Kaya naantala po yung aming mga lesson. So para po kami makaabot ay nirecord ko po itong lesson na to para sa aking mga estudyante para sila ay malaman nila yung mga dapat nilang malaman pagdating sa research. So mag-share po ako ng aking slides o ng aking material. Sandali lang. So yung material, ito po. Share. So nakikita niyo po yung aking screen. So ang aming pong topic ngayon ay develop week 14 and 15, develop actionable business recommendation. So dito po, tuturuan po natin yung mga estudyante paano po mag-develop ng actionable business recommendation. Because in business, these things are very important. So if you disregard whatever will be the recommendation of the panel, so or any single individual, so that could be what? That could be not taking that opportunity to what? To earn more or to gain profit more for your business. Developing actionable business recommendation is an important part of Chapter 5 in a research study. This section translates the conclusion, research into practical suggestions that can help organizations improve their practices, strategies, or business decision making. Okay? Effective recommendations are based on the findings and conclusions of the study, should be realistic, relevant, and applicable to the problem investigated. By providing clear and feasible action research recommendations helps ensure that the results of the study contribute to the meaningful improvements in business operation and future decision making. So the objectives of this topic will be, at the end of the lesson, students will be able to explain what? The purpose of recommendation sections in the chapter. Research, study, okay, and develop practical and actionable recommendation based on the research conclusion. So meaning, so you will not be developing by your own self. So it will be what? Based on the conclusions of the research. And ensure that recommendations are directly derived from the study findings and conclusions. So we will try to see that all of these recommendations are based from what? From the findings and the conclusion. And propose feasible business what? Strategies or actions that address the identified problem. And organize recommendation clearly and logically to support the business decision making in and future research. So topics for this lesson will be the recommendation section in the chapter 5 provides practical suggestions or actions based on the conclusions of the study. Its purpose is to translate research findings and useful guidance that can help organization managers or stakeholders address the problems identified in the research. These recommendations aim to improve policies, strategies, practices, or decision-making related to the what? To the research topic. Okay? So we will not be producing by our own self. So we will try to see that all of these recommendations are based from the what? From the study findings or uh, and the conclusion. Okay? Example. Okay? Example. Of recommendation number chapter 5. Study title is Service Quality and Customer Satisfaction in the Retail Store. So the summary of findings, if you will going to go back on what we have discussed last time and what we have found out last time. So these are our summary of findings. Like for example, customers reported a high level of satisfaction with the store's services. Number two is significant relationship exists between service quality and customer satisfaction. That is our finding. Okay, and some respondents mentioned long waiting time during peak hours. So those are what the summary of findings we obtained from our last meeting. Okay. So recommendations example are improve service efficiency. That is one recommendation that we will going to explain this. Store management or how we will going to interpret this. Improve service efficiency. So store management may consider increasing number of service staff during peak hours to reduce customer waiting time. Of course, no? Pag pinarami natin yung mga tao, medyo mababawasan ang workload ng bawat isa. So it will be redistributed to each and everyone. So meaning, mapapabilis yung trabaho ng bawat isang member. Okay? Then, another is maintain high service quality. So how do we interpret this? Okay? So the company should continue implementing training programs to maintain the further improve the quality of the service, of the customer service. So of course, that is another one. Maintain high service quality. So how do we interpret that? The company should continue implementing training programs, para kanino? Sa mga empleyado to maintain and further improve quality of customer. I hope you understand that, no? Another recommendation that we need to that we will be imposing on this, no? So strengthen customer feedback system. So how do we interpret this? The organization may establish regular customer feedback mechanisms to monitor satisfaction and identify areas of improvement. So the company must adhere feedback, feedback for every customer. The company needs to have a feedback coming from their clients. Do you understand that? Okay, so that you can able to see whatever will be the rooms for improvement and the rooms for what? The rooms for enhancement on the company's services or selling the products. No? For future research, so how do we interpret this? Future studies may examine additional factors influencing customer satisfaction, such as pricing strategies, and store environment. Okay, so that could be for the benefit of students will going to conduct the same study or will going to conduct research and etc. So why these are good recommendation? Bakit? No? Bakit natin nasabi na magandang recommendation to? Because they are based on the what? Findings and the conclusion. Okay? So they provide practical and feasible actions. They address specific issues, okay, identified in the study. And they include suggestions for what? Future research. Do you understand that? So next topic will be, if you have question, you may able to use the chat box. You may type in your comment, your questions, and etc. If for me to be able to address your question. Okay. So let us continue developing practical and actionable recommendation based on research conclusion. Okay, so we will not be developing on our own. So what we are going to develop is what? Actionable recommendation based on research conclusion. So saan natin binase? Doon sa research conclusion. So what we are going to develop is what? Actionable recommendation. You understand? It involves proposing specific steps on strategies that organizations or stakeholders can implement to address the issues identified in the study. This recommendation should be directly derived from the research conclusion. Okay? It should be directly derived from the research conclusion. Di kung saan-saan. Doon lang talaga. Okay? And practical recommendation focus on solutions that are realistic, feasible, relevant to the context of the study. Whatever will be the context of your study, it should be, your recommendation should be what? Should be relevant. To ensure effectiveness, recommendation should clearly state what action should be taken, who may implement it, and how it may help resolve the identified problem. So you need to what? You need to carefully investigate what is exactly your identified problem. What is your research gap? What are the, what is the thing that you need to emphasize? That what is the thing that you need to what? To resolve. So you need to address it that. You understand? They should not introduce new idea. Bawal. So hindi ka dapat magsingit ng kung ano-anong idea unrelated to the findings but should instead translate the study conclusions into meaningful action that can lead improvement for better development. Example. The study found that long waiting time significantly affect customer satisfaction. Okay. Our recommendation then is what? Management may consider increasing number of service staff during peak hours to reduce. These are what? Actionable recommendations. Okay? Consider increasing the number of service staff during peak hours. What? Company will not be suffering any losses here. It is only during peak hours. It is not for a very long time period. During peak hours. Okay, to reduce customer waiting time and improve customer satisfaction. So more likely, you will be getting a very good feedback from your customer. If you what? If you add additional number of staff. In this example, the recommendation is practical, directly based on the conclusion, and provides clear action that can be implemented. Okay? Another example, developing practical actionable recommendation. Let's say the conclusion is The study concluded that employee training significantly influences job performance. Okay, what will be the recommendation then? The company may implement regular skill training program to enhance employee competencies and improve overall job performance. This could be a very good recommendation. Another example. So the conclusion is the findings revealed that long waiting time negatively affects customer satisfaction. What could be our recommendation then? Okay, management may consider increasing the number of service staff during peak hours to reduce waiting time and improve customer satisfaction. So you need to think of a recommendation that is highly acceptable and highly relevant to the conclusion or actionable recommendations. What uh, uh, could be easy to implement, easy to manage, something like that. It's very specific, something like that. Another example, if the conclusion is the study found that service quality strongly influence customer loyalty. Tama nga naman. No? The organization may what? How do we explain that? The organization may strengthen customer service training and monitoring programs to maintain high service quality and encourage customer loyalty. So you need to develop. So upon developing, you're not developing on your own, but you are basing your development through the conclusion that we found on our study. What could be the key principle that we need to understand here? Every recommendation should come directly from the conclusion and provide a clear, practical action. You understand, class? So next topic will be ensuring recommendations are directly derived from the studies, findings, and conclusion. Means that every suggested action in the recommendation section must clearly originate from results and conclusions of the research. Okay? So it should what? Originate from the result and conclusion. So wala nang ibang pinanggagalingan. Recommendations should address specific issues and relationships. Okay? So you need to think of that recommendation will going to answer the problem of your research or the problem of your study. Okay? Recommendations should address specific issues or relationship identified in the findings, should not introduce new ideas that were not supported by the study. You understand that? Okay. By basing recommendations on the findings and conclusion, the researcher or you as a researcher ensures that the suggestions are relevant, logical, evidence-based. This alignment strengthens, no? It strengthens what? The credibility of what? The research, and demonstrates the proposed actions to grounded in the actual results of the study rather than personal opinions and assumptions. So make credibility if you will be basing from the results or findings and your conclusion. For example, customers reported long waiting times during peak hours. That is the finding. So what could be our conclusion? Long waiting time negatively affect customer satisfaction. So what will be our recommendation then? The management may increase number of service staff during peak hours to reduce waiting time and improve customer satisfaction. May sinasagot na kagad tayo, improvement of customer satisfaction. Isa yun. Ano pa? Reduce waiting time. So yun yung mga tinatawag nating actionable recommendation. In this example, the recommendation may clearly connected to both findings and conclusion, ensuring that is directly supported by the research result. Another example. Findings, the study found employee training is positively related to the job performance. Okay, job performance. So what could be the conclusion then? Employee training plays an important role in improving employee performance. So what could be the recommendation then? Actionable recommendation. The company may implement regular training programs and workshops, no? Kanino? Para kanino? To the employees to enhance employee skills and improve job performance. Nino? No empleyado. Kung nga ito actionable Kaya tinawag na actionable. Do you understand, class? Okay? Another example. Findings. Respondents reported long waiting times during peak hours. So that is the findings. What could be the conclusion? Long waiting times reduce customer satisfaction. Tama nga naman, nababawasan. Okay, what could be our recommendation then? Management may consider increasing number of service staff during busy periods or peak hours to reduce waiting time and improve customer satisfaction. So that will be our recommendation. Actionable recommendation. Another example. The results showed the service quality significantly influenced customer loyalty. So what could be the conclusion? Higher service quality contributes to stronger customer loyalty. Okay? Then that is our actionable recommendation. So what is the action that we try to identify there? A strengthen customer service training and monitoring system. Hindi lang basta nagbigay ng training. So may na-monitor pa. Action nga. You understand? So the key principle here that we need to understand. Findings directly connects with conclusion and directly connects with recommendation. So tahi-tahi siya, hindi siya pwede magkakaiwalay. Each recommendation must directly address the issue and identify the findings of the conclusion. Okay? So next topic will be feasible business strategies or action that address identified problems. Okay? So proposing feasible business strategies or actions that address identified problems involves suggesting practical solutions that organization can realistically implement based on the findings and conclusion of the study. These strategies should directly respond to the issues identified in the research and aim to improve business operations, customer satisfaction, employee performance, or other relevant outcomes. Okay. So, feasible recommendations should consider resources, capability, and context of the organization, ensuring the proposed actions are realistic and achievable. By providing clear and actionable strategies, research becomes more useful to decision makers, helping business translate research insight into meaningful improvements. So what we are trying to identify is feasible business strategies. So let's try to have an example. No? Ang identified problem natin, customer reported long waiting times during peak hours. What would be the feasible business strategy? The company may implement queue management and increase staff during peak hours to reduce waiting time and improve service efficiency. So that could be the feasible solution that the company will going to implement. Okay? So what could be the feasible business I'm sorry. What could be the explanation of this example? In this example, the recommendation proposed practical implementable solution that directly address the problem identified in the study. So, what is the identified problem? Customer reported long waiting times during peak hours. Okay? Another example. Identified problem, customer reported long waiting times during peak hours. What could be the feasible business strategy that we need to employ? The company may implement example number 2, I should say. Identified problem, employees reported low motivation due limited professional development. Opportunities, what could be the feasible business strategy that we will going to implement? Management may introduce regular trainings and workshops or career development workshops to enhance employee motivation performance. Okay? The company will going to provide. Yung employee, magpo-provide ba yun? Hindi magpo-provide yun. Yung company mismo magpo-provide. Okay? What could be the key idea that we need to identify? A feasible business strategy should be practical. Should be practical. Okay? Practical. What else? Directly related to identified problem based on the research findings and conclusion, and what? Possible to implement within the organization. So it should be like this. Okay? You will not go any further, any further and not related to this key idea. So any questions? Let's go to the next topic. Organizing recommendations clearly and logically means presenting suggested actions in structural and systematic way so that decision makers makers and future researchers can easily understand and apply them. Recommendations should be arranged accordingly to major findings, conclusions of the study. Doon lang binebase, ensuring that its suggestions directly addresses a specific issue identified in the research. Clear organization helps readers how its recommendations contribute to solving problems and improving what? Content practices or current practices. Okay? In addition, recommendations may group into categories such as organizational action, policy improvements, and what? Suggestions for future research. Okay? For example, organized recommendation. So when we say organized, operational improvement, so how it is being organized. Employee development, how it is being organized. For future research, how it is being organized. So how do we explain that? For operational, the company may increase number of service staff during peak hours to reduce customer waiting time. So that is what? For the organizational improvement. What about employee development? The management may implement regular trainings and improve employee skills and service quality. For future research naman, so how do we explain that? Okay, future studies may examine other factors influencing customer service satisfaction, such as pricing strategy and store environment. Okay? In this example, recommendations are organized according to the purpose, making them easier to manage and researchers to understand and apply. Do you understand? Example number 1, for organized recommendation based on conclusion. Customer experienced long waiting times during peak hours. That is the conclusion number 1. What could be the recommendation? For operational improvement. Okay? For operational improvement, the company may increase number of service staff during peak hours to reduce waiting time and improve service. Okay. For conclusion number 2, service quality significantly influences customer satisfaction. Our recommendation for service quality enhancement, management may conduct regular customer service training to maintain high what? High service standard. Okay. For conclusion number 3, customer feedback helps identify service issues, recommendations, and customer for our recommendation, customer feedback system. The organization may establish a regular customer feedback to system to monitor service performance. Okay. For example number 2, organize recommendation by category. So the category is operational recommendation. So implement a queue management system to improve service flow during busy period. So employee development, for employee development, so what could be our recommendation? Provide continuous training program to enhance employee service, service skill. Okay. For future research, future studies may examine additional factors influencing customer satisfaction, such as pricing and store environment. Okay? What could be the key idea that we need to emphasize here? Well-organized recommendations should be clearly structured, linked to conclusion, practical and feasible, and helpful for decision-making and future research. Okay? So what's that again? Well-organized recommendation. Do you have any question? Okay. I hope it is very clear to each and everyone. So let's go to the next topic. Managerial recommendations are practically actions directed to manager or organizational leaders. Okay, to improve operation, performance, or decision making based on the study findings. These recommendations usually focus on areas such as employee management, service improvement, operational efficiency, and strategic planning. They provide specific steps that managers can implement, and to address problems identified in the research. Okay, what is that? Managerial policy and recommendation. Kasi nga, yung executive ang nagwagawa niyan. Hindi yan ginagawa ng mga rank and file level, yung mga sa baba. Yung mga nasa taas, yung executive level, or yung mga leaders, or yung mga executives, sila ang gumagawa niyan. Okay? So policy recommendations, on the other hand, involve suggestions, organizational rules, guidelines, institutional policies that can help improve system so that we are ensuring that there will be a very good implementation of our recommendation. Do you understand? Okay? That can help improve system, procedures, and governance within the institution or organization. That can help, okay, these recommendations aim to create long-term improvements by modifying existing policies or introducing new policies that support better organizational practices. For example, on our findings, employees reported limited training opportunities that affect job performance. So our managerial recommendation then, management may implement regular employee training and development program to improve job performance and professional growth. Diba? Tama naman. For policy recommendation that we need to employ here, the organizations may establish formal training policy that requires periodic skills development programs for all employees that could be signed by the management as a policy or a new policy that every employee will going to follow. Another example, findings on our research. Let's say, for example, customer experience long waiting times during peak hours. So what could be the managerial recommendation? So we are pertaining to, let's say, one leader, one manager, something like that. Managers may assign additional staff during peak hours to improve service efficiency. That could be decision making on the part of the managers. For policy, these are making on the part of the executives or the leaders of the organization or institution. So what could be the recommendation? The company may develop service efficiency policy that sets maximum waiting standards on what? On a per customer basis. The difference is what? It would be if the aspect is focused on managerial recommendation, operational action, on policy, organizational rules, and guidelines. So under scope, it is a day-to-day management on managerial recommendation, but on policy recommendation, long-term, institutional. For the implementation, managers or supervisors will going to implement. And for policy, organizations or governing body. So that's the difference there. Okay? Do you understand? So let's go now to feasibility and relevance of the research recommendation. Feasibility refers to how practical and achievable recommendations is within available resources, time, and capabilities of the organization. A feasible recommendation considers factors such as budget, manpower, technology, organizational capacity. This ensures that the suggested actions can realistically be implemented and sustained by the organization. What could be the relevance? No? Relevance, on the other hand, means recommendations directly related to findings and conclusions of the study. Do you understand that, class? And addresses specific problems investigated. Relevant recommendations focus on solutions that responds on the issues identified in the research and contribute to improving situational what study. When recommendations are both feasible and relevant, so you need to understand that feasibility and relativity and relevance, no, they become more valuable for decision makers. So the decision makers will going to think that your recommendations are very, very valuable and relevant to their company. The decision makers, because they improve practical and meaningful solutions that organizations can implement effectively. Okay? For example, customers reported long waiting times during peak hours. What could be the feasible and relevant recommendation then? The company may assign additional service staff during peak hours only to reduce waiting times and improve customer satisfaction. So for feasible, the company can adjust staff schedule. For relevant, the recommendations directly address the identified problem. Do you understand, class? So example of a less feasible recommendation. Recommendation, company should build 10 new service counters immediately. So that could be an expense on the part of the company already. Company, the management will not going to allow that. So this not be feasible due to the budget and limitations, even though it addresses the problem. Okay, we understand. So our CLO. So this topic answers our CLO7, develop actionable business recommendation. Develop practical, feasible, and evidence-based business recommendations derived from research findings and conclusion and address identified organizational problems, and support effective managerial decision making. So I hope that this lesson answers all your questions, all your uh, uh, all things that bothers for each and every member of this class. And it will going to give you and enlighten you what could be the best idea, that what recommendation that we could possibly employ to our individual study. Okay? Ako pong muli si Professor Rodolfo Aquino ng Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Quezon City Campus. At nagsasabi sa inyo na nawa ay nakatulong itong video na to para maunawaan ng bawat isang estudyante how to formulate a recommendation, a very good and actionable recommendation. So hanggang sa muli po, so ako po yan nagpapaalam para ipe-prepare yung quiz ng aking mga estudyante para sa topic. Okay? So hanggang sa muli po, at sana ay lagi kayo nasa mabuting palagi. So lagi po kayo mag-iingat. Maraming salamat po. Sige po, bye-bye.